that interest on that side of the map. Meanwhile, the Trailblazer goes out into mid. Nothing going to be spotted, and now they get the news here. AU1 just tucking back its screens. Needing to stay put and stay quiet until his teammates do arrive, but it looks like jawgemo going to try to push this issue and push this position. Leaf at the same time, lingering here at the box. Not to win out that fight. And you're going to be able to get the better of him, but does take a good amount of damage. Now the push forward coming in, and AU1's going to be flushed out of screens. Player advantage maintained by G2 as they look for the pistol.
Alrighty, Fengir's so weak here too. Could quickly become a 4v2. Just going to try to scale forward. Not much util to work with.
Not much at all. The swing in, and BABYBAY clean with a shot. Finds another. There's the shell sent out. Just a tiny bit of damage found there on the Trent. Does have the regen shield in behind that one. It's the fast lane now going to be set up. Relay bolt going through, looking for the kill, but AU1 still able to stay alive. But BABYBAY pushes forward, finds that elimination. Fengir's going to be taken down at the same time. Suddenly player advantage. The site not quite opened up though. Still need to fight their way through. It's going to be Shrimp tucked away. He wraps through elbow towards back sight. Pont going to be cleared. The swing of the corner. BABYBAY able to spot him out. Turning around, watching for that flank. He's dragged into the grab well, overwhelmed and taken out. As there's the
consideration, quick hit even.
There it is. AU1. But you see the glow of the head. You know where he's at. jawgemo just holds down M1 to find the kill. Viper now eliminated. That's it. G2 just more than happy to kind of pump the brakes off the back of that one. And what a timing to be found, Kira. Oh no, trying to go for the paint shells. The worst possible moment.
Oh boy.
That is a massive capitalization. And this is one of those rounds where we want to see the activation of Fengir, want to see that clutch from Shrimp. Trade this back. I mean, hell, we had how many 2v4s in the previous series on Split. Let's get a little bit of action here for HE. And as jawgemo sprinting in, will get cut down. jawgemo able to find the one, but that gets raided out. Spam coming through. Refract forced to be taken by Fengir. Now down to 24, but the heals are going to be there.
One in sewers, one in a lobby.
Seems like they should be able to hold on to the weapon.
Here we go.
Dash in, Saturate going to be lobbed over, but Fengir able to strike first. jawgemo going to be taken down. This A site where previously it was the weaker of the two.
30 seconds left.
Fengir on the reposition now out towards screen. Shrimp still sat here. Backside concussed, not going to connect. Fengir is able to find another. Trent taken down at heaven. Valyn now going to be caught as Shrimp starting to come online.
Spike down.
Sees the gun barrel. They know exactly where BABYBAY's at. He's not going to be able to find it. The spike into play could prove to be a little bit difficult, but Leaf is going to look to try to turn that around. As the pit goes up, and jawgemo lurking here at ramp is able to find two. Fengir dead, runs out of bullets, can't find the kill there onto Shrimp, but does find damage. Seekers are available, might have to be invested just to try to suss out where this Viper's disappeared to, but Money's still not in the most stable position. Well, it's overall decent for AG, so certainly should try to play this one out. Can they find Leaf? Another smoke going to be blooming. BABYBAY cutting across towards back map, spot on the one. Valyn able to find Shrimp. Finds himself a second as GRQ gets taken down. Now it's just AU1 backpedaling out towards safety, trying to stay alive. But they will chase, they will look for blood. Trent gonna be the one trying to take him down.
And 5 on the scoreboard right now for the Rays. And Jog is just off to, whoa, he's dead, never mind.
Yeah, just quickly pushing forward into that smoke, and Shrimp is there to greet him. Hello, BABYBAY, however, able to get on top of Fengir as the refract drags him back. Let's find the punish a 1-for-1. The duels exchange on either side.
It's all fake.
In the meantime, yep, they are just walking their way forward onto the B side. Leap with that spike in hand. Meanwhile, GRQ has managed to hear this, relays this over to the team. Ball going to be sent up towards heaven and stairs. Going to be getting a catch. Kira 1 away. If he can find a kill, would give him the showstopper, which could be absolutely monstrous and trying to turn the tides of this round. And shells out towards garage, not going to find the contact on anybody. Checks over towards drop. Scale forward now, coming through as they drop down. Grab well, dragging in towards 2, but AU1 able to find a kill. Leaf going to be struck down by the judgment. Balance still here at backside, poking and prodding, finding a kill. Looking for the follow-up, gets the second. Shrimp now dead, the shorty drawn out. Misses Kira there for a brief little moment, but it's going to be BABYBAY now. On high, just dancing around this pillar.
Get value out of it at the very least. Fengir dodges the saturate, gets BABYBAY.
Critical kill to be found, baby. Good to see that restraint being shown. This will just force away. AU1 reroutes him over towards alley. 3 players situated here as the relay bolt not going to be connecting onto jawgemo. GRQ able to find Valyn. Trent, though, out onto the Raptors. Somehow, unable to find that kill. Leave is going to be good for 1, but he's tagged down to 24. Last one standing.
Fishing for responses. These are fast rotates from AG, man.
Look at the match. G2, but they're going to pump the brakes once again. I have to suspect that they've drawn this attention, and Leaf will be able to confirm it, but with his life. A 1-for-1, both Vipers down. But now you've got them in this 2-2 split. The pack mentality of G2 could try to come out on top, but valyn around the corner goes in the Astra form. They see the glow, and they get the kill. Kira able to collect that one, and now it's player advantage in the hands of AG. 3v4 for the post. jawgemo swinging the corner, but Fengir's just reading it like a book. Instant with that headshot, the dash across, just trying to scout for information. It's back across the safety now. Trailblazer to lead the way forward. One at the top of stairs. Trent gonna be tucked here, has to clear that out. Swings into his demise.
Wow.
Fengir finds himself another. BABYBAY's presence confirmed in heaven by the guiding light. He will fall so far. Cosmic Divide going to be called in. Shrimp opening up with that Odin, but will just push in front of this wall. Backs away, swaps the weaponry. Now a Vandal in hand as the Trailblazer goes forward to scout, and we'll find that no one's really gotten themselves forward onto the site quite just yet. Flash through. valyn able to find the one, but Kira there for the trade. GRQ now trying to get a piece of the pies. It's just a bloodbath. It's one that G2 narrowly do manage to come out on top of. Single player advantage, but he won. Fengir still alive. The double dash across over into elbow. Has to refract back to heaven. And jawgemo.
Right now, AG showing something they don't usually. They want to go over towards B main, but they get stopped by the grab well in the snake bite. Oh
just dragging them together. The shots flying out, and Leaf is able to find the first. And jawgemo just pushing down into mid, catching AU1 over at Ramen. Does he do a good amount of damage? jawgemo down to 11. Chance for a freebie kill here, but Fengir, pressure on him. Just managed to find the dink. Trent, taken low, but there's the jump off the back of the saturate. GRQ going to be good for another, but now that's the spike in hand, dropped over towards Alley. jawgemo, an opportunity for that first contact, but again, with 11 HP, a stiff breeze would take him down.
Trent too, really weak, 28.
This is very doable for Shrimp. No further util available on either side. Just come down to game sense as well as just the ability to isolate and conquer. But jawgemo, even with the health disadvantage.
Coming from Mail.
Flash out over towards the corner. There's a spot out. Fengir turns back, is able to find that kill, swings in, looks for a little bit more, but eats a shot from BABYBAY, but it's going to be damage traded back. jawgemo, however, now for the backstab. Able to find the kill, wants to hold on to the bucket, it would seem. Could go for the weapon swap, and will do so eventually. Meanwhile, Plant's going to be coming through. 4v4 at the moment. AG. Can they hold their ground?
Feels like it comes down to Fengir and his timings.
Pressure being applied on that ramp side, at least not at the moment. jawgemo able to just get pushed up all the way around towards the back side and catches the timing on the Shrimp. Looks for a little bit more. Cannot find that kill, and now it's just BABYBAY, the outlaw on hand. Push down, the shots coming in, he's looking for it, but yeah, BABYBAY will.
Jock's got his ult too.
Oh, there's the spot, and AU1, snappy with a headshot.
Over towards B.
TP to backside. valyn looking to try to clear it, no. Will just intercept as soon as he plants his feet. A lot of timing to be found as well as the weapon now upgraded. valyn posts up on top of the box, dropping down, Shrimp trying to scale forward, up and over. He goes, looks for that transfer, cannot manage to find it, but Trent still. He'll be dead to rights if he goes pushing, but Trailblazer going to be able to get the spot out here on the 2, so Leaf's position now going to be known. Right of the rope, trying to get the catch here. Fengir does manage to outdo him, so jawgemo going to be taken down. The Seeker's now going to be lobbed in, but Leaf is able to find one. The trade coming in is AU1. Strikes him down, gets him back into a player advantage position, and Trent, similarly, caught off guard, just not ready for the push. Fengir outdoes him. Now it's just valyn and BABYBAY to see if they can make any kind of go of this. They're very disconnected from one another.
Yeah, and I mean, valyn still only has a Spectre.
Get themselves up to 6 once again, a 5-round deficit.
Yeah, and even though G2 that idea because of that.
Angel's gonna be locked in over towards elbow. Now Blast packing up over the top, looking for the kill here on a BABYBAY, but has to drop away. Gets overwhelmed, gets surrounded, jawgemo at the same time, maintaining control over main. Gonna be full flash, but gets the spot out, swaps back to the bucket, but it's gonna be Fengir now. Previously dove forward, it's able to find 2. The duelist of G2 eliminated. And somehow he is untouched, but Shrimp is tagged down to 7. This would be a monstrous 2v3. To continue to try to run this one back and deny the map point away from G2, and that's a great start, Fengir. Instantaneous with the kill. Convergent paths now at the ready, going to be considered. As both players going to be stunned on the corner, and Valyn strikes in, finds it. As Fengir looks for the ace clutch. 7 bullets remaining in the mag. Valyn on the corner, tagged up. Fengir still somehow completely untouched. But
as AG, there's that cosmic divide for retakes, and BABYBAY's got the first kill.
That's the top fragger now gone. A huge chunk of your energy power taken away from you. Here at the same time, love to see him just try to get the grab on this orb, but jawgemo's right there on the other side of that smoke. It's just not safe enough for him, so cannot get that showstopper online quite just yet. Jump peek from BABYBAY, plays in Trent in heaven, calls out. Sees GRQ, the kill to come through. Saturate the C's, the grab well, AU1 gonna be just grabbed, locked in position as the pit now blooming. BABYBAY quickly chasing forward into this one. A couple players there on high. Trent to be taken down, but BABYBAY now finding Shrimp in exchange. And jawgemo takes a start to come through, double walk down. jawgemo watching for this and collecting the elimination. It's gonna be Kira taken out. Player advantage, the spike gets planted. See if AG can try to hold the line. Fengir rotating up top, gets the dink there on the jawgemo, has the finisher, but Trent quickly trades it back. Maintains the player advantage. Yep, an explosion of death. Trent with a second, and BABYBAY with 2 of his own.
Valyn's high tide. Even though they lose Jog, which still gets the relay bolt out in time. Again, the follow-up right there from Trent to immediately deal with Fengir. And then it's just
anticipated as Kira plays back over towards the spawn. Same setup on the recon, getting ready to fly. Trent alone at backside for now. Kira looking to try to hold this angle. jawgemo gonna be caught off guard. Does strike, but now the other 2 players well aware of his position. He's gonna be rerouted. Just around the sides, they try to find the surround on him. And there's the stun coming through. Valyn able to collect it. AU1 similarly going to be taken down, and suddenly the player advantage is there for G2 as they look to convert another bonus at the start of the map.
Watch GRQ. Could go for the backstab through heaven.
Playing it patiently for now. Good damage dealt onto BABYBAY. Fengir looking to try to confirm that kill, but Valyn with the recovered Phantom is going to happen, and they're just diffusing it all the while. It's a MasterCard thrifty.
The sight in that eco round, but
here's another change-up. G2 haven't played this early aggression outside of AMA, but it's going to be jawgemo taken down. So solid kill found. Now BABYBAY gone as well. Looking for thrifty of their own. AG. 2-player advantage already established. And now expounded upon. Valyn has fallen. Saturate into the back. AU1 from up on high is able to take down Trent. And now it is just Lee with an outlaw in hand. Kill anybody that he's just to connect with, but try to find a little bit more damage, but the exits are going to be there. Mid, well, being watched as well. Kira here and ready. Make sure that he doesn't
execute off that reckoning.
Up and over the top, looking for that stun back sight. Dash across, BABYBAY exiting towards connector. But himself safe as the spike gets brought to bear, and BABYBAY does get tagged down. 30 HP remaining on him. So we have the corner. GRQ going to be losing his life, but Leaf is going to be quickly traded out. Fengir for a little bit more. Wall falling, the flank noted. BABYBAY does manage to find the 1, but AU1 trades it right back. Advantage maintained. His Cosmic Divide as well just looks to lock them out of this sight. AG know just how desperately they need these round wins early. Stun avoided, the recon gonna be cleared. The swing out of the smoke, Trent to his demise, and now Valyn gonna be spotted as well. Backpedals to the opposite side of the wall, but it will be fading here shortly. 3 bullets in hand, AU1 unable to find it. Valyn now to try to play this one out.
He can just
Fury still available, but there's the grab to start it. So you're not going to be getting that Sova ult out, it would seem. Shrimp will go ahead and confirm that he is not on the defuse. He hears Kira around the back, I believe. But
good util that can maybe clear it.
Meanwhile, Kira finding jawgemo. One position to try to clear this one, it would seem. Because there's the concuss. Quick little dash away, but still going to be tagged up, and BABYBAY going to be taken down. Shrimp, Johnny on the spot with a Hunter's Fury. Lobbing on the shock darts, interrupting and displacing that plant, but now can be committed to. As the smoke fades, Spotted on the one. Trent looking for the kills, able to find Fengir. Needs a hell of a lot more. The quick drop down, and Trent somehow wins that out. AU1 should have had a dead to rights, and now the Cosmic Divide is going to be called in as well. The post-plant util being dumped. Trent, however, still holding his ground. Finds a third, cannot get the fourth. The jump forward, the shorty, denied!
Look at Kira, he's so ready for this. Oh no, 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 no!
Right in the Astro Form, but the perfectly worst time is Valyn. Unable to find that second kill, but no, does get it eventually, but this time on the shrimp. The push forward, Fengir now going to be following jawgemo with that bulldog. Fiercely pushing forward. Pop with the shorty as well. Spamming out these shots, trying to scare them away. As the smoke dissipates, he once again catches a glimpse, and AU1 catches a headshot. GRQ. Can he just tuck away? Can he try to hold on to the weapon? It's a 1v4 with 15 seconds. There's no way to win this, but can he retain this gun? Swing in the corner. He's been spotted. So they're going to corral him. Flanks back for one. BABYBAY getting ready to come around the flank. GRQ reading it well, finds another. But Leaf eventually will be able to flush him out.
Teams can just figure out what's going on. This high tide's so fast again.
The walls up on both sides, but there's that reckoning getting called in, but no one there to get caught by it.
Doesn't go very deep either.
No, it doesn't. Walls now getting ready to fall. AU1, however, able to find one, but Leaf looking for that transfer, cannot find it, ends up getting taken down. Stun going to be connecting though, and jawgemo able to find that fadeaway shot right before the trade out comes in. It's only a 2v2. The spike now dropped right in front of BABYBAY, who is low on HP. The drone to try to scalp. Eventually cleared. Fengir does get tagged by this, and BABYBAY wants to scale off of that. The smoke falling. Does manage to catch him, but now a 1v1. The Cosmic Divide going to be committed here from Kira. Looking for the clutch. Recon, committing, and Trent running a massive risk there.
Oh,
might just find a timing.
30 seconds left.
Pushing out around the back, jumps up on top of the box, still needs to drop down. 25 seconds remaining as the wall will fall. Trent disconnects back over towards that connector.
As Hunter's Fury.
Here's position. He could basically be anywhere. Like you said, the Hunter's Fury is online. Taps it, trying to see if he can get that util out, but Trent, not. Now, could get pounced on very quickly. Stinger through the door from Kira as he's out with the drone. There it is, looking to try to run him down, but it resets the aim, and Trent, just so snappy with the readjustment, finds the headshot, gets that punish. Swing of the corner, BABYBAY has the outlaw. And has Fengir dead on the floor. Still 5 players strong, now just the 4. Leaf will get picked apart. Shorty finding value, AU1 going to be stunned up, but sends out a stun of his own, but Valyn's still able to hound him down. Swings the corner. Weapon scooped up, GRQ needing to do it all, and he cannot. Waiting for the setup, the recon going to go bouncing forward. There's the convergent pass, looking for the trap here. Now the Hunter's Fury in, but it's going to be jawgemo! Tearing apart 3! Gets traded up, BABYBAY. Caught up in the ult, and has to refract out the safety. In the blink of an eye, everyone alongside GRQ has evaporated, snapped.
It is kind of one of those pivot positions, something you see a lot of teams doing these days, these 1-3-1s. Quick TP over as well for Fengir. See here though, gap in the smoke.
In a position.
Yeah.
Could be a very swift flood retake here for them. As well, that's not where that shock dart was supposed to go. Shrimp may be watching too many EMEA VODs, but doesn't have that early damage. Trying to poke and prod away at the G2 players. Swing into the backside, the refract going to be taken. BABYBAY able to find Fengir though, as Valyn does get traded out. Dash up in the tower, and how is he winning that?
I don't know if BABYBAY just knew that there was going to have to be a reload up there, and that's why he went for it. Because he caught.
Poor G2.
It's been really nice.
That's what you want to see. You want to see that continuation. For AG, we want to see the rally back. We want to see some damage dealt. There's a trip. Oh, going to be caught. Do they pursue fast enough? Looks like they don't quite check in the tower. It's going to be the fast lane actually sparing him. But, okay, turns back. He's able to find Trent. He's going to be wondering, why the hell did my duelist call this one out? BABYBAY does manage to shift around, find that kill, but then GRQ takes him down. Valyn arriving. That mid lurk. Cleans up the kill, swap of the weapon. Now it's like going to be the back pedal.
I'm not counting G2 out of this round just yet. You never know with him and Leaf in play.
He's got the full health. And if he can find a kill, that will give him the reckoning as well. We've now postured forward a tight angle. Staring back over towards that spawn side. It will be in through mid. All three players being ready for the push, the swing in, and GRQ able to finish the job that he started. Now it all comes down to Valyn. There's the hopping of the waylay. They check forward into the smoke. Nothing going to be spotted there. At the same time, Kira ready for the drop down, potentially on that flank. The tuck into the corner. The patient play. He's been spotted with Valyn. Oh my goodness!
Now the reckoning here could just be a execute off the back of the ultimate.
Take flight.
Let's see what Trent sees. Saw Kira. You know, High Tide is out. They're going to be able to hold on to the ult. There's nobody on site.
Yeah, just the two players here needing to wait for those reinforcements to come through. Shock darts this time. Going to be landing at Trent's feet. Finds the first one. For a little bit more spam as well. Valyn just going to be sending out that ultimate, but damage very heavily suffered on the side of G2. Real opportunity to try to exploit that early damage here for AG on the retake. Recon quickly cleared out, down into the grab well. GRQ outdone BABYBAY, able to find that kill. BABYBAY finds 3! Meanwhile, Valyn just cleans up one of the
Ahead
fingers.
of like a convergent path sort of set execute over from A main. Oh,
Contact straight down mid. Valyn is ready for it. Finds the headshot and punish until you're now gone. Your one Vandal that you had in hand, stranded down bottom of mid. This Bucky in GRQ's hands needs to do wonders, but the drone's going to be sent out in front. Trent should be able to get the spot here. Sends it out over the top, pushing through the smokes, checks around towards that right side. Nothing spotted quite just yet, but there's the tag. Still able to spot him out, and he cannot escape. Jawgemo pursues. It's a bit of revenge for the earlier damage suffered as the plant now comes in.
Spike plant.
3 remaining players, a Bucky, 2 Stingers. It would be absolutely miraculous. They work their way across. Drone forward deep. Out from safety, but Jawgemo, he's still just swinging out. Kira plays right into it. Gets taken down. Shrimp now tagged up. The last one to fall will be AU1. Finds a kill on the leap, but BABYBAY